it's where I find your zone every day.
What is going on, you guys? It is I, Dollar Cost Crypto, here with Dollar Cost Crypto. Sheesh! What's going on, baby? Damn, man, this is a celebration. A celebration, man. 10,000 subs, man. Thank you so much, you guys. I really, really appreciated it. My sunburnt face really appreciates it. And all jokes aside, man, thank you so much, you guys, for the support over the years and everything like that. I mean, it means a lot. And goddamn, dude, we're starting to come up in this world just a little bit. It's starting to come up. We're on the road to 100K subs, man. 100K subs, baby. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, man. Thank you so much, man. Where the shades at? Shit. I mean, I can rock them real quick. I mean, I can get some shades real quick. I think I have them downstairs. But damn, man, we did it, you guys, man. Like this is just the first step onto many greatness. Much pep, many more Pepes to come. You look like a tomate. Thank you, sir. Yes, Moon Gang forever. Dustin Olsen, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that for sure, man. Jeremy, dude, my dude, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. That's correct. My channel did a 10,000x, baby. 10,000x, man. Started with one sub, 10,000x from there. Next is 100x. 100K soon. Just don't clickbait thumbnails. I'm trying to, man. But if my YouTube guy does it, bro, I mean, I'm sorry, man. My live streams are always gonna be my live streams, but my clips and stuff like that, I gotta. That's how you reel them in. You reel them in with candy, and then you get them with the medicine. But she, 10. That's right, man. Only another 10x more. Shit. I mean, to tell you the truth, a 2x, a 3x, and a 2x, man. I'm there, baby, and I'm there. Yee-hee. That's right, man. It's 90 degrees because it's hot out in these streets, baby. But like, no. Let me just do a little Let me do a little celebration lap, real quick and stuff like that. So, but no. So I over the weekend, I went over to Miami to participate in the CME, which was Donovan Sharp's event. The second ever Red Pill event, really, hosted by Donovan Sharp, and has now really become de facto the the main red pill conference for for the red pill and stuff. Rollo Tomasi was there. MLD was there. I was there. A host of Ed Lattimore, George Bruno. A lot of old beefs have been quashed and stuff like that. The red pill is stronger, and it's freaking beautiful, man. Sterling Cooper was there, man. What a G, bro. That guy is a cool ass dude. Obviously, shout out to Fresh and Fit, my boys. What's going on? And a host of other people. Thor. I mean, dude, we got some the network growing for sure, man. For sure, man. We're gonna be on a lot of channels coming up, and then I have, this is something that me and what's it called? We got some stuff with Red Pill Lions coming up in the future and stuff with Rolo and everything like that. So that's gonna be really interesting. So I'll have more information on that when the time comes. Dude, there's just so much. Donovan was such a great person. The first time I ever met Donovan in person, he's such a cool dude. But it was really, really wonderful. So here's an interesting little tidbit of news that we're going to bring back the Crypto Oasis back. So the Crypto Oasis, which was originally on Donovan Sharp's channel, we're bringing it back. So me, Charlie, and Donovan are going to end up having the Crypto Oasis. We back, baby. So that's going to be super interesting to have that show back again. It's more of a beginner to intermediate show, where this is more of an intermediate to advanced show. So it's going to be pretty cool. It goes over a lot more of the basics and everything like that. So Don DeMarco, baby. Yes, that's correct. And by doing all that stuff, it's going to, I think it's going to be really, really cool. We're going to have it on every channel except the main channel because it gets kind of flagged when we do crypto content on there. But, we're going to start educating more people in the red pill on crypto and stuff. So that's, that's what's really cool about it and stuff like that. Hell yeah, man. Y'all held it down in Miami. Congrats on the 10K, 20K next. That's correct, sir. That is correct. But yeah, man. Let's keep going, man. How VC'd up is Solana? We had $500 million. It's pretty VC'd up, but they're gonna let it drop until it kind of corrects back up. DCC was the best dress for sure, man. Dude, the entire conference, bro. People were saying I was like some Colombian drug lord or an enforcer or like the Mexican kingpin, which fucking was making me laugh. Fucking John. Oh my god. I hear you knocked up some like Miami slut. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I actually came across you and Charlie through Donovan Sharp. Yeah. We managed to do 3 or 4 episodes before. It just the first 2 did okay, and then the third one, his channel got taken down. We came again, got taken down again. So we were like, holy crap. So we ended up just kind of scrapping it, sadly, just because we didn't want to have Donovan's channel be permanently taken down, and that's not cool. So but we're gonna give it another crack at it, and it's gonna be amazing, dude. And yes, for you guys who don't know, I was at the CME, and I definitely did actually talk at the CME. So I did have a presentation at the CME. It was on Sunday in the morning, and it was pretty cool, man. The room was really excited. I actually got there a little early. I was talking to everybody, and then I ended up just talking. I was talking about for 45 minutes because I was the first person to speak on Sunday. And I literally was talking to the crowd for about 30, 40 minutes before I even did my thing. So I was just already answering questions and like doing all kinds of stuff. And then they're like, "Hey, Miguel, we're rolling, right?" Oh shit. And I got the microphone, and then I just went straight into basically an hour and a half discussion on cryptocurrencies. And it was sick, dude, man. I'm good at this shit, man. Shit. I'd be a sick ass keynote speaker, man. I'm just saying, bro. But no, everyone was fucking sick, dude. And then yeah, man, everyone loves it, man. People, the amount of compliments I got over Rolexes and all kinds of shit like that, man. Like it's kind of funny, man. Like people were fucking losing their shit over Christian Louis Vuitton fucking shoes and shit. Like a lot of people would say like, I didn't know they made them for men. I'm like, yes, sir, dude. Like these boots are amazing, man. Let's see. Drape Top Man. Glad to see you went to my hometown, Miami. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I found you through Fresh and Fit Monday Mondays. Definitely. No. Here's something interesting too. Me and Charlie should be doing money. I'm not sure if I'm gonna travel back to Miami for it, but we are gonna do Money Mondays. I think in about 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll be back on Fresh and Fit in about 2-3 weeks on a Monday and stuff like that. So that's gonna be sick, dude. Sheesh. That's right, man. Those red bottom LVs, man. It's a special type of drip, man. It's a special type of swag, man. Shit. Let me see. Which shoe do I have on? Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. Dude. You have to get these soled down and stuff like that. So you have to actually cut the leather off and put another protection on it and stuff, because if you just wear it out like that with this red leather and stuff, it'll just make a hole in it. You wear it 3-4 times and it'll look like crusty as fuck. So you have to get all this like special. It's really annoying. You have to take these shoes to a cobbler and stuff and actually get them like re-leathered at the bottom and stuff. But they're really great shoes. Highly recommend you guys get them. Always go like half a size bigger than you think you like. Always go half a size more, because what's going to happen is if you get them exactly the perfect size, your feet are going to start hurting, man. Yeah. But yeah, man. True Mexican, yes, sir. Let's see, Karn. Yeah, I saw you on Donovan. You were telling me that I could get into BTC with a Cash App. It was my first step into crypto. Well, welcome, sir. It's a crazy journey, but it's the best journey in the world, man. Welcome, sir. She. Yeah. Let's see. I guess let's talk. I'll go a little. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about what happened in Miami, and then I'll go over into Hex, and we'll get into Jewel, and then we'll get into all kinds of other stuff as well, man. But yeah, man. Dude, it was real. It was such like the CME was such a cool event and stuff like that, meeting everybody out there and stuff. It was crazy. I think half the people that were there took the course before. And everyone was like hella nice. It was like, yo, DCC, what's up, brother? It was amazing, dude. Like I felt like literally it felt like a mini celebrity. But like this is the sort of thing like me and Charlie been helping so many people for so long, and we've been educating people about cryptocurrencies and money for such a long time already that like it kind of got to me. Like I was especially I was telling MLD this in the after the first day, like it kind of got to me, man. Like I was like, holy crap, man! I didn't know how many people I actually had talked and like touched and actually like been able to help out and stuff like that. There's tons of people that told me, hey, thank you so much. I was able to send money to my family. I was able to buy myself a car. I was all kinds of stuff like that. It's like, hey, the reason this trip's paid for, baby, and all the crypto mindset courses is because I took profits. It was really an amazing experience, and then from there I helped a lot of new people get into crypto as well, and we're gonna have a lot more people into the crypto mindset course and stuff like that. And damn, dude, I got nothing. It was such a nice event, and dudes and then I got to meet a lot of the red pill. Dude, the red pill is coming up, you guys. Like we out here, man. We're about to go thermonuclear, man. Like you got Fresh and Fit, you got some stuff happening with I'm not gonna say what, but like. I was talking to Sterling, and Sterling's got some shit cooking in the oven, man. And Rolo's got some big news coming up as well, man. Man, the red pill is on the come up, bro. Like we're at the precipice where like you got to join this train right now, because this thing is going to explode in a year or two and stuff. The red pill is going to be on a completely other level. We're gonna have. At some point, we're gonna have emotion. We're gonna actually have a real movie at some point. That's at some point directed by Rolo, or at least made sure that it's red pill aware, and we're actually going to have real content that is red pilled content on the internet, as well as in movies and stuff like in TV shows, and all this stuff's coming. This is the 5-year plan, 5-6-year plan. Like by the end of this decade and shit, like red pill is going to be a movement, like a real movement, man. And we're out here, man. We're taking over, man. Shit, I gotta hit a little Pepe with that. Those 403s, those 304s ain't loyal, baby. They ain't loyal. And, man, we got so much shit coming up. You guys don't even get it, man. Crypto Mindset Meetups are also coming up in about a month from now. and the info and the drop for those is about to come out real soon. So it's first come, first serve. So dude, we got heat for you guys. We've got a brand new product in the works as well, and all kinds of other cool stuff we got in the works, man. Goddamn, you guys, things are about to get hectic around here. But yeah, dude, we get like it was so cool. It was like Donovan was such a gracious host. But you know, we were I think for the first night and stuff, we were out in Miami, and this is what's so funny about it. So like we were out in Miami for the first night and stuff, and then we went to a cigar bar, and damn, dude, that was really sick, man. A bunch of men, we were all just drinking like old fashions and stuff. Everyone's smoking cigar. It was a real cool sort of thing, and I got to have these really long, deep conversations with people, and actually kind of help. Basically, I was doing a bunch of consultations in a way, but like I loved it, and you know, I was able to help quite a lot of people with situations. Other people, you know, I was able to just advise them this way, and other people, they're like, nah, bro, you're doing everything right. And from there, right, I mean, me and a couple guys, we just went off to the club. And this was so funny, man. So I was wearing this for the first night. I was wearing this really nice suit and everything like that, and straight up like a nice dark navy suit. And we go to the club and stuff, and then I just start walking forward. And Rolex in the club, start walking forward, and what ended up happening is that people kept coming after me. Hey, can you tell the DJ this? I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I keep walking forward. Hey, do you know where the bathroom is? Oh yeah, it's over there. And basically, in the club, I look like a fucking bouncer. I ended up looking like this gigantic bouncer that everyone was telling me and stuff, because like I was shocked that when I was out in Miami, a lot of people are pretty short in Miami. In terms of like in the clubs and stuff like that. So I was like, oh shit. So I kept walking in the club and stuff. And then as I was walking around, I was just walking it, like without even noticing, I'd walked into this VIP area and stuff, and nobody kicking me out. Yeah, they thought I was security. They thought I was like one of the general managers. Somebody told me like, are you the manager and stuff like that? And I was like, yeah, I am and stuff. What's going on and stuff? Can we get in? I was like, yeah, go ahead, come in and stuff like that. And then I was just having fucking so much fun. I just like didn't expect that shit, so I just started role playing with it. Like I was holding my hands kind of like this. Like this in front of me and stuff like that, and then I literally walked into like the most VIP areas and all the entire fucking the ops and shit. I walked into this fucking room and shit, and some fucking like white boy was like smashing some chick. I was like, holy shit! And just walked in there, and like there was all kinds of ace of spades and all kinds of crazy shit, man. I was full deboed up in the VIP section, baby. Like, damn, man. Fucking hilarious, man. I mean, wearing all black to a club is like the move, man. Because, man, I was like, I got the DJ booth. I got back to the DJ. I mean, literally, like, I was walking around like it was my club. That shit was amazing. Welcome to Miami, baby. Yes, sir. Oh my God, I do that at Home Depot all the time. Yeah, let's see. All right, Jose Rivera, how was it hanging with Daddy Long Dick Sterling Cooper, man? Actually, fucking sick, dude. Sterling Cooper's a fucking G, man. We went to his pad and shit. We did a live stream the wine night. I think that was the night before we left. The dude's he's an amazing guy and stuff like that. Justin Walker as well. He's a great guy as well. And like we're just vibing, hanging out, and talking business and money and stuff and taxes. I mean, our first talk. I mean, me, MLD, Sterling, and Troy Francis, we were fucking hanging out the entire 4 or 5 days. I think there was only like one day where Sterling wasn't there. That I think me and John were there, but like me, John. And like Francis and like Sterling as and then later on I think Justin Walker got in there like a day or two later, and then we were literally just hanging out, the five of us and shit, just like fucking hitting every place up and getting stuff to eat and having drinks and shit. We were doing a lot of stuff, man. We were making moves, baby. We were making moves, man, for real. When you act like you own the place, I mean, basically I could buy that bitch cash, but heck yeah, that Derek from the CME, the FMV, yeah, that was great. Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't expect to be on there. I was like, you want to come to the studio? I was like, yeah, I thought I was gonna be in the background, and then there I go, I meet George Gammon. I'm like, yo, George Gammon, what's up? He's like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. And then I was like, yeah, I hit him up about like, yo, it's nice to talk to you. Like, you know, I think Gary from Funding Jim says hi. He's like, Gary. I was like, oh yes, Gary. Yeah, like and then I reminded him about Gary and stuff like that. He was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, he's mentioned that coin and stuff. As I talked to him a little bit about crypto and some HEX stuff, and then we took a couple pictures and stuff. The guy is, dude, fucking tall, son. Like, I'm 6'2". With these Christian Louis Vuittons, I might be 6'3". Like this guy, like, dude, this guy's like 6'6", 6'5", bro. Like, crazy. That 6'5", and then come to find, then I meet Myron too as well. Like, first time in, you know, I've talked to Myron and Fresh a lot, actually, especially like over like Zoom or like StreamYard. But this is the first time me meeting him in person. Like, fuck, man, Fresh is such a cool dude, man. Fucking chill back, relax, motherfucker. Like, man, like dope ass dude. We were fucking hella cracking jokes and shit. And I mean, I might say some stuff later, but like, Myron is one tall son of a bitch, dude. God damn, I don't know. I knew Myron was tall, bro. But when I saw Myron and George Gammon were some tall ass dudes, bro. Those guys are like 6'5", 6'6", for sure, bro. Yeah. Yeah, he must. Yeah, like he's probably like 6'8". I don't know how tall he is, but like, dude, like I'm with like I'm 6'2" without shoes and shit. And like, the minute I put shoes or boots or some shit, I'm like 6'3", and like people, they're like this taller than me. I was like, God damn. But like, yeah, he's super in shape as well and stuff like that. And then, you know, shout out to Fresh Fit. You know, Fresh is out here too, man. Fresh has lost 40 fucking pounds, man. He's getting into hyper shape, dude. Like, it's kind of crazy how much shape, how much weight like Fresh has lost and stuff. Like, you can really tell he's really starting to cut up. He's starting to get kind of diced and stuff, which is good, man. So yeah, dude, you were struggling under 10K sub point. All of a sudden, you're at 10.5. Sounds crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm out here, bro. I'm on the come up. Like, it really is that first 10,000. Once you pass that, then we can see where this goes, man. Like, you know, this is like, I'm gonna have one of the biggest channels in crypto, for real. Like, yeah. No, Myron's taller. No. Myron's way taller than that. Way taller. Dude, he had like a fucking entire head size bigger. I mean, dude, he's hella taller than me. That's crazy. My like gym bro life. I discovered you and Charlie via Rich Cooper. Yeah, no. Shout out to Rich Cooper and stuff like that. And no, definitely. But yeah, man, it was like that whole thing. And then actually something really funny about George Gammon is like we kept meeting. So George Gammon, you know, I said talk to George Gammon there, and then I went to another show, and then there he was again. So I was like, oh, what's going? An entire head size taller, yeah. And then I talked to George Gammon again. I'm like, hey, what's going on, Miguel? And he's like really laid back, chill and stuff, like almost like he was a little high or something like that. Like pretty laid back, chill guy. And then what was funny is like me and MLD the next day. We were out there and stuff like that, and Myron, according to Myron, he might maybe with shoes and everything on, maybe he might be like 6'5" or something, or like 6'3". But like, yeah, he was definitely taller than me. But yeah, Myron says he's 6'3", looks taller than that, but one guy to possibly he might have been kind of grinding. To me, I mean, he's got to be at least 6'4" or 6'5". I mean, like, for real. The same thing with George Gammon. Like, they're crazy tall. But yeah. So here's the crazy thing is like I kept so me and MLD kept like once we go to like there's 4 days of conferences and stuff, like 3 days of like actual speaking events. You know, we're in there, we're supporting people, then we kind of go out, we go get lunch and dinner, and everywhere we end up going out and stuff, right? We just catch George Gammon somewhere. So literally, I like saw George Gammon like 4 or 5 times, and like he kept finding me. So it's like I would have my jacket on, or I'd be full suited up and stuff in the fucking Miami heat, and like George would be like, "Hey, Miguel, oh shit, what's up, dude?" And like, so he would just keep spotting me because he was like the tall Mexican. There's some shit, fucking hello, buddy. And yeah, thank you for the $5 super chat, man. Super chat just because I love these fire sales. Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, man, I'm sniping that HEX price for sure. I'll definitely talk about it. What's up with Rich Cooper? He put a video calling HEX. I mean, it's if it's his opinion, you know. I mean, I like if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. I haven't watched it, but I can imagine. I mean, like, it just is what it is. Like, I mean, I still have respect for Rich and stuff, but it's just if that's how he feels. I mean, that's how he feels. I mean, he's making a video about it, so I don't know. Yeah, but that's kind of what was going on there, and then you know, we were just kind of going out and shit. Got to meet Sam Pershansky out there and stuff like that. So you know, justice for Sam might happen. Justice for Sam might happen. But yeah, man. Then we went on Fresh and Fit and stuff. It was really cool and everything like that. I didn't expect to get on, and then there, like the first day that I'm on the show and stuff, I'm there with I'm sitting next to Rolo and Thor. Man, that was fucking sick as hell. Talking to Rolo and all these guys and stuff, and then we're on the show. It like, if you guys ever have a chance one day to get interviewed on there and stuff like that, it's hot as fuck in that room, dude. Like there's so much studio lights in the Fresh and Fit podcast room and stuff like that. Like, I'm serious, it is steaming hot. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, that first day was kind of hot, but it was like we were kind of making do. We're like, damn, it's hot as fuck in here. Then the second interview, where we ended up, it was like an old guys. It was an old guys sort of program and stuff, and it was just us and then the rest of the Justice League of the Red Pill. We opened the giant sliding doors, and then we let the fucking humidity out inside the fucking studio. And what happened is the humidity and the heat was so hot outside that it fried the fucking AC. So the AC broke at Fresh and Fit's place. So I was like, uh-oh. So we took the picture. We're like, damn, that's hot as fuck. We close the door and like we do the video. Usually Fresh and Fit, when you do interviews or you do any of these things, it's usually about a 3 hour, 4 hour, 3-4 hour like kind of an interview, right? Especially with that many people. It was so hot in that motherfucker, bro. It's like, you don't get it. Every time the camera would pan off, we would have one of the guys go like this and stuff. The camera would pan off, and everyone would be like, "Oh my god," wiping their fucking faces off and shit. How hot it would like. We were being smooth. So I was on the couch and shit, right? And I was looking. I was looking at the camera and stuff like that. And every time the camera would pan off of me, like me and the guy on the couch and shit, we'd be like, God damn, bro. We'd be wiping our fucking faces down. They'd be bringing us water and shit and everything. Like everybody, and then the guys in the thing were like fucking like dying, dude. And then that's why, like, if you notice throughout the interview and stuff, the second one, right, with the event, everyone would eventually, like, I think, what was it? Troy Francis was the first one to get up to go to the bathroom. As soon as he gets off camera, he's like, Jesus Christ, fucking dying, bro. It was, I mean, dude, it must have been 100 degrees in that bitch, like how hot it was. And all of us are dying. And as soon as the cameras go off, we're like, imagine everybody in the fucking studio was like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. As soon as like, hey, and we're out, baby. Yeah, Fresh and Fit, baby. And then everybody in the studio in a line was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Everyone just gets up like fucking like pancaked up. Like everyone's backs are like fucking full of sweat. Like everyone's just getting up like, oh shit. Yeah, man. Derek was there. Yeah. So he was extremely hot in the suit. He left immediately. Dude, it was so fucking, all of us were like, Jesus Christ. Like, you ever sat on a long ride where your pants are stuck to your, like, everyone's pants or shirt was stuck to their body. We were just walking on like, it's like we were walking like this. Oh, imagine the entire fucking Justice League, Superman, Batman, everybody, the Flash, we're all fucking like drenched and shit. We kept it together, but as soon as we walk out, we're just like, and to fucking put insult to injury, everybody was on fucking Hennessy and Coke and shit. We were all drinking all kinds of shit. It was fucking hella funny. The red pill, baby. The red pill. I mean, yeah, no, people usually complain their studio is cold. I mean, I fucking wish it was cold, man. Nah, man. There was so much red pill energy in that bitch that we broke the AC. We were in there and the AC stopped working. We were like, fuck, son. So, yeah, man. And shout out to MLD. MLD was lit, bro. He was on that shit. He was on it, dude, I think he went on Fresh and Fit like 4 times and stuff on that weekend. So that was really sick. And he was just like hitting it, dude, for sure, man. He was super on point, man. I mean, honestly, it was a good look for MLD, man. I think that was really good for him. But like getting that swamp ass out of the baseball game, even worse, bro. It was even worse, man. Like, I mean, Jesus, man. Like, but goddamn. All right. Beast with the red pill. Yo, Miguel, you want me to do something for the timestamps for this live? Dude, I would appreciate it for sure, man. I'll make sure and pin your comment at the top, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much, man. These are our heroes. You know, I don't know these guys. I mean, everyone's out really helped. I mean, everyone in that panel, every single person up there has helped a ton of men and stuff like that. Like I come from the financial side, like I'm the financial arm of the red pill, but like we have the fitness, the game, the frame, like all of it. Like these are everybody who was up in that panel has helped countless men and stuff like that. And like it's only up from here. So yeah. And that's true too. MOD within the first 3 seconds. Oh shit, I spilled my yak. He fucking doused Troy's pants and Justin and fucking Sterling Cooper's pants, and they're like, what the fuck? And like, hilarious, dude. Hilarious. Jaguar Ambition. Hey Miguel, is setting aside $2,000 a month enough to get started with crypto? Yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. Make sure to sign up for the crypto mindset. I think we're making it in July, but definitely for what you should be doing right now, Jaguar, especially if it's your first time in cryptocurrencies, be slowly dollar cost averaging. So if you're, let's just say as an example, you're saving $2,000 a month. When you get that $2,000, put 500 into Ethereum. Then wait a while. Then keep saving up more cash. Then another 2 weeks pass. If Ethereum drops even more, put another $500. Now save that $1,000. Put in your pocket. Next month, $1,000 into Ethereum. Save 1,000 in your pocket here, and then you keep saving up a little. Like you're still dollar cost averaging, getting the really good prices like Ethereum below $2,000. But what's really cool about it is that when Ethereum finally, like when shit finally like kicks the bucket down and we're finally at the bottom of this bullshit, that's when you hit hard with like that $2,000 or $1,500, bam, and you can just fully ETH. And this is how you start your journey where you're buying at these lows right now, these local lows. And once we're off these local lows, you're in profit. And then once you're in profit, you can start making moves and seeing like what survived, what we're doing, where's the best investment. And like that's how I definitely would play it. And definitely join up for the crypto mindset course, especially if you don't know what you're doing and stuff like that. But I mean, Ethereum is super easy to do. You can buy that on Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Binance USA, KuCoin, regular Binance, FTX. These are the main exchanges you can use depending on your situation and your bank accounts and stuff like that. And that's definitely how I would start. But like obviously, don't just throw the whole 2,000 in one shot. At least temper yourself with like half of it at first. Then over time, as you're stacking more money every month, you're building up that big dry powder, like this powder keg of like a powder. And as soon as let's just say the Ethereum price for some reason would drop to 1,400, or for some godforsaken reason we dropped to like $800. You pull the fucking cord and then you just launch that grenade of cash. Bah! It explodes and you stack up 4 Ethereum at $800. And then later in the year when Ethereum's at $3,000, $4,000, you're just like, she. You're like, but yeah. Let's see. Is the quarter? Yeah, quarter 2 course is over. It finished a couple weeks ago. But anywhere the Las Vegas meetup, it's gonna be look in the pin messages, you guys. Pin messages, quarter 2 group. We'll pin it up. We're gonna have the information and the sales out for that within like less than 5 days or less. It's got before this month ends. Tickets will be sold. But no, thank you so much for that. Marty Ingles with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Congrats on 10,000 subs. Hey, thank you so much. What do you think about Bob Lucas's Hex FUD? Also, I don't get the whole PulseChain FUD at all. It solves a real problem. Yeah, it's an L1. We're building our own L1s for the Hex ecosystem, but as well as we're also trying to build our version of a better Ethereum, as well as like an escape valve. But the thing is, people here's the thing. I've said this. You guys know this. How long have I been saying it? PulseChain is going to be the last hurrah of the cycle. It's the last L1 coming out. Like, the thing is, I can't speak to what Richard Cooper said or what like Bob Lucas said because I haven't seen the video, so I don't want to speak out of turn and stuff like that. But like, I think I understand a little bit more where Rich is coming from personally, but I don't know how much of an attack it was or whatever. But like, I respect Rich, so if like I've tried to talk to him about Hex and stuff, he just personally didn't like it. So it's the sort of thing where you can't just push something on somebody who doesn't want that. And if they don't want it, like, hey, that's just is what it is. Like, the guys have helped me out. I mean, he's helped me out quite a lot in the past and stuff like that. So I've got respect for, Rich, but like, we just gotta, if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. And like, let's just not press it, but in terms of Bob Lucas, personally, I've never heard him say anything bad about Hex. So this is quite surprising. Who knows? I mean, basically right now, so here's a problem. So let me tell you what's going on. So since the whole Luna thing happened, right? A lot of people didn't know thought that Luna was going to come back, and it's also become a big news event. So Luna putting videos on Luna gets really easy views. So what people are trying to do is they're trying to find the next Luna. So they're trying to figure out, okay, what's the next coin that can crash to zero? As a social media, so as a social media YouTube content creator, right? If you talk about like, hey, let's just say as an example, right? Let's just say because this is what they're probably doing a little bit, like Hex is going to fail. This is a scam. I told you guys. And then it actually fails, right? You see, I told y'all. And if you all followed me, you wouldn't have been such wreck fucking plebs and stuff. You see, I am right. And, and then from there, everyone's like, this is the guy who called the bubble or like the bullshit or the coin failing or this or that. I mean, that's why people do this stuff. Legitimately, whether they know it or not, right? There's a net benefit because you get clout, and at the end of the day, people literally go out of their way to try to earn clout more than they do money. Like, we're in a financial game and we're trying to make money here, and they give like most people, should be shocked. This has really been shocking for me and Charlie and a lot of other people. Like a lot of people we've talked to, is like they care more about clout than they do anything else. Fuck the money, fuck everything else. Like we all came here to get rich and shit and make money and stuff, but people are out here just for clout. It's quite strange to me personally, but this is what people like really want. At the end of the day, like they want to be famous. They don't want to be rich. Like, fuck, I'll get rich and then get famous and shit. Like, but it's not all about just the cloud and stuff. It's just, some people are trying to turbocharge the ascent very quickly and stuff. And, it just is what it is, I guess. But yeah. But thank you, man. Hit the like and subscribe button and stuff like that. And hit the notification bell, man. Get me to fucking 20,000 subs. Let's get it, baby. I'm always going to be here for you guys. I'm always going to talk shit and just speak the truth and stuff. And yeah, man. Fuck yeah. But let's keep going. Tyler Gomez. Oh, thank you so much, dude. With a $10 super chat. Hey, shout out to you, bro. My dude. This guy likes WWE a lot. But let's keep going. Yeah, it's called the napalm joint. Yeah. So basically, yeah, exactly. So basically, it's, let me see if I can show you guys. So it's basically, yeah, it's got this giant fucking joint on it. The thing's bigger than my thumb and stuff like that, and it's actually got a glass little thing right here, so for the end of it and stuff. It's covered in keef and all kinds of stuff like that, and you're just like, God damn, this shit would get me destroyed. I've been saving this for special occasion, but I'll save this napalm joint for some other time. But I'm not so busy. Slowly getting up to my weight 30. Shout, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Hey, I got nothing but respect. Double fucking. I'll give you the Rolex fucking salute, bro. Dude. That's how you do it, man. You grind up, man. You grind up, man. Your third Ethereum, then you'll have your 10th in no time, and then you're gonna be like, God damn, how do like motherfucker, I made it, son. And then when the prices rebound, and you're looking back 2-3 years from now, you're gonna be like, I'm so fucking happy I fucking stuck through all this bullshit because like everyone's looking at me like I'm the fucking messiah, baby. And then I'm like, bitch, I am. And that's gonna be unsung hero, man. Full Pepe copter out and shit. Like he lays the mint coat on the floor before he gets his Crocs dirty. That's gonna be unsung hero. But yeah. Myron's baseball shorts make sense now. I guess, yeah. Honestly, I've been getting more into shorts as well, man. It's super comfy around the house and shit. I always wear full clothes. I always wear, because I feel like weird if I'm not fully dressed. But it's been so hot over here. Fuck, man. So you think we're going to 800 ETH? I think that'd be the absolute low. That would an $800 Ethereum would basically be $21,000 BTC, $21,000 BTC, something like that. Yeah, if we hit 21K on BTC, we would get a overreaction. It would dump down to that price, and then more than likely you'll be able to scoop it at 1,200. But if you set limit orders and stuff all the way down, you might be able to catch those prices. So it's possible. But 24 is really more where I think this shit's ending on BTC, and then from there you can kind of gauge the level of drop on everything else. But yeah, should I be holding my 20K HEX or just be staking? I would definitely, well, especially if you're just new, if you're really new to it right now, I would definitely just hold it liquid over staking it right now, unless you're trying to make some longer term stakes. And those longer term stakes would obviously be out, like, you'd have to do a 5 to 15 year stake, so they're economically viable, basically. Oh, there's my camera just fixed up. But yeah. William Ring, this info is fire. This fire is info. Thank you, sir. All right, let's see. Bob's tweet. If you're still on some of that HEX Ponzi, it's not too late to get something back for it before it goes to zero. Okay, bro. I mean, like, here's the thing. Everything, like, this is like such a truthism. I'm eventually gonna make a book on this and stuff, but everything's a Ponzi. It's such a mind fuck. Like, when you really like wrap your head around that everything, it's just supply and demand. If the demand goes away, your shit goes away. Like, stop working on your business. See what happens to your business. It'll collapse. It'll go to nothing. You'll have little residuals, and then eventually it'll go away, and you'll be forgotten. You stop breathing, you're done. The economies of the world, if they stop making babies, they start to falter and they start having problems. If they have a positive birth rate, everything's good. And why does that work? Because it's like the biggest Ponzi in the world is actually like human beings, the next generation being bigger than the last generation, because that new generation ends up paying for the last generation for their mistakes, also for them not saving, and all kinds of other woes and stuff of being a human. And so if let's just say the baby boomers are that generation, if the millennials were a little even bigger, like, the economy would be just fine right now. Basically, the millennials and the boomers are almost exactly the same in terms of percentage of the population. So we're just replacing one hand with the other. But if we had, let's just say we as millennials had a bigger generation, like we on average had like 3 kids per family, 2.5 or something like that, and the next generation's even bigger. There's more tax sheep and cattle, as well as like consumers that'll keep the economy going. The economy won't falter. Then we can retire me and myself when we're older. That's the Ponzi. That's the world Ponzi, really, at the end of the day, right? If your country is growing more humans, if more humans are being born than dying, then your economy is fantastic overall. There could be some retarded shit with your people, but that's just your people. But to tell you the truth and stuff like that, even if you look at like cryptocurrencies and stuff, like all the cryptocurrencies can be transacted in. So essentially, they are essentially a currency, right? You can use them, you can send them anywhere. They're divisible. Most of them break up into multiple tiny little pieces. You can pay. You can send. Usually, it's very cheap to send them, especially if it's not on Ethereum. That's a big utility of them. Most of them are immutable. Some of them are actually very centralized. So there's a little drama there. But some of them are exchanges, which have a utility. Other ones are games, DeFi Kingdoms and stuff like that, and like Illuvium, which that has a purpose. Then there's things like stores of value and stuff, and then stores of value. It can be very Ponzi-like on stuff, because like if you say what happened with Luna, you see with BTC. If everyone lost faith in Bitcoin, the price would collapse. Because if no one's buying BTC and they just sell it and nobody cares about it, then the price would go to zero. If everybody overnight woke up and said they don't want to use dollars anymore, the dollar would collapse. If everyone woke up and decided I'm gonna sell my house, and everyone sold their houses, the houses would be worth fucking nothing. Demand is everything, and like there's just some foolish shit. Like there's outright scams, like legitimately, where like the intention of the whole project was to actually just rug pull and take all the money from the beginning. That's okay. That's like legitimate. But but in terms of this whole shit of like, dude, like equities, crypto, housing, human population, it's all a Ponzi. Take the Ponzi pill. Get woke or go broke. But yeah. Maybe a little bit too much, but like hit the like and subscribe button. But yeah, man. What's up, Chase? Yo, DCC, I love the quarter 2 course. Is there going to be a lot of new information and plays in the course? Dude, there always is. I know quarter 2 just ended, so much will change. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff. We're mostly going to be talking a lot about price points of where to buy projects, which ones we think will survive, like teams, updates, and stuff like that. And some oldies and goodies. We're going to talk about HEX. We're going to talk about DeFi Kingdoms, like GameFi plays. A couple of new additions to GameFi, as well as ones that were like, maybe they were a little shakier. And it's just a lot of stuff. So it's like half of it's going to be, like a quarter is going to be the same stuff like in the beginning, because like we do have to teach people up during the course. So like a good quarter of the course is going to be to bring people up to the level where they can actually start transacting on Uniswap and on SpookySwap, and then PulseSwap at some point, and like PulseX and everything like that, and get them up to snuff. And then from there, it goes more into like new updated information on the coin list. And then from there, it goes into the plays and other bonus content that we have planned. Seeds webinar, as well as stuff with Anorak with the NFT space. Just a ton of stuff. And we're also going to have a bunch of guests as well for the next one. So it's really interesting as well. And then on top of that, you get access to a bunch of flash webinars we're doing very soon. We're going to end up in a couple days. We're also going to do a flash webinar on the Illuvium land sale. So be on the lookout, baby. Illuvium land sale's coming June 2nd, baby. So be out here. But yeah, let's keep going. William Ring, 10 bonk hits for Hex Jesus. Jeez, man. I do like bonk hits more than I like doing bonks for sure, man. But like, yeah, crypto boogie. But there's one reason why I don't smoke a lot of weed. I really don't smoke a lot of weed at all. I never have, because I found it very anti-productive for myself, because every time I've gone on weed, I felt like I'm using weed as an excuse not to be productive. Though there is times where like, hey, let's relax and stuff like that. But if I need to relax, I usually just I've been in the gym a lot, which has been making me a lot happier. It's just hitting the weights and stuff. But besides that, it's like actually going out, spending time with my family. Like as I gotten older, like spending time with my mom and dad and like my brothers has been like a big joy of mine. Just like being able to like take them out and go out, have dinner, or like go out or hit the town, hit the craps table just for some fun or something. Gamble a little bit. But yeah, it's because of like, you know, as you grow older and stuff, you see your parents get older. Like my mom and dad are starting to get older and stuff, and it bugs me a little bit too, because it's like these are like my superheroes. These are the people who raised me, and like I'm starting to see them deteriorate, and there's nothing I can do about it. Like, well, at least with my dad, I'm gonna get that motherfucker on testosterone and shit. Like that fucker's gonna be geeked out on test and shit. But you know, at a safe level, obviously, not to like get a heart attack or some shit, but like there's like that's something that I'm gonna do for my parents very soon. I'm gonna put them through a hormone suite and stuff to make sure that their levels are great, make sure they're getting the right vitamins, and like really take care of them and get them to like optimum levels. But at some point, you just hit the uppers limit without kind of risking stuff, basically. But that's basically where I'm at right now. And shout out to Crypto Boogie, man. Shit, that's Solana, baby. Yeah. Why was MLD roasting Aaron Clarey? It's because the whole thing with MLD and Aaron Clarey is that Aaron Clarey has been taking shots at MLD as jokes and stuff, so they clown on each other. But goddamn, since MLD has been on this MLD was like on Fresh and Fit and a bunch of these YouTube channels. Like we were basically like, he did like 5 or 6 interviews, and he was also on Valuetainment. He didn't say nothing on Valuetainment, but basically as a joke, he was saying like, and Aaron Clarey, that motherfucker. So it just became a running joke and stuff like that. And then like on some of our streams, it's like, bye Hex, shout out Richard Hart. You know, we were saying a bunch of shit like that jokingly, but you know, it was really funny. Yeah. Let's see. Living in Cali, not believing in shorts is blasphemy. I mean, sort of. I don't know. Like, I just like to be well dressed, or at least be like wearing pants and stuff like that. I don't know. Like, I fucking hate flip flops too. The shit creeps me out. Like, I only like flip flops are acceptable at the beach, at the pool, or a sauna or something like that. Like when I see dudes when I see especially white bros out here with the fucking long hair and stuff, walking in flip flops, I just think they're so grimy. Just so grimy. Like even if they keep their fucking feet well done and shit and everything like that, it's just like that's just dusty and nasty. Even for some chicks as well. Like chicks can get away with that a little bit more, but it's like if I just see a girl, like every time I see her, she's wearing flip flops. I'm just like, damn, bitch, your feet are just filthy all the time. Just like, damn, like Like, I know you ain't washing your feet all the time. Like, you ain't like you're lacking at some point. You're gonna be walking around with some crusty toes and stuff. Like, it's just like it bugs me out. I don't know. Maybe this is me being like it just icks me out sometimes. But that's just a personality. This is me, I guess. Yeah. But $800 ETH before or after Sailor Moon? Probably after. So as soon as it hits that, when Sailor Moon gets liquidated, because I think they're gonna try to gun to get him liquidated, but he's gonna have enough. There's enough people in the industry that he has enough access to capital who'll be able to shore up and lower his liquidation rate probably to $17,000 or $18,000 or $16,000, and the market's just not gonna go to that. Though during the whole liquidation scare, you could see because Binance is always the one. Binance and FTX are always going to be the exchanges that have these fucking bullshit ass wicks down to certain levels, right? So we might get like 11K BTC on Binance on a wick, and hey, Rich will be like, "I told y'all, motherfuckers." Well, I'll be like, "All right, well, it hit on Binance, but just is what it is, right?" I mean, and then we're off, Let's see. You mean DeFi later in the chat? You mean DeFi Kingdoms, or you mean another project and stuff? Because I think there's another project named that as well. But the APRs, no, I'm still holding the same APRs pools. I'm just collecting coins right now. I've got a strategy where I'm repocketting half of it, and the other half, of at least the Jewel side, I'm putting it back into the bank. So I'm starting to save up Jewel right now. And my Crystal, I'm still yielding. I still have a big position in Jewel Jewel X Jewel that I haven't even touched since the launch of the expansion and stuff. So I've got a fuck ton of Crystal. Yeah. Let's see, Cam Jaffer. Same. I quit a 20-year pot addiction last year in May. Weed makes you slow and stupid. Yeah, and the thing, and there's studies like too. Weed's actually like there's actually good benefits and stuff like that. But like, here's the thing that I'm also worried about it is like smoking weed before your frontal cortex is completely like fully developed. For guys, for girls, it develops at at 2 years. No, for girls, it develops at like about 24. For guys, it's about 26, 25, 27. Give or take in that range. So by 26, your frontal cortex, which is basically the part of the brain, which is right here, which is basically the part of the brain that really makes you who you are, is fully developed. At that point, I think weed's pretty safe. But who knows? We don't know what like weed can do to people, especially if they're younger and stuff. I mean, we've had that whole shit where like dudes are just smoking weed and they're like super slow. Like I know guys that were like when I was in middle school and high school that they were pretty smart. I mean, they're pretty fast guys, like talking normally and everything like that. And I met them years later, like literally like when I was like 24, 25, and they were like, "Hey, what's going?" They weren't even high because I knew they weren't high. Like we were in classes together and like they weren't smoking. There wasn't that much weed pens or nothing like that. It was all like blunts and shit. And these guys were like, it must have been 22. I'm sorry, 22 years old. And these guys were like, "Yo, Miguel, what's up, bro? What's going?" And they weren't high. Like, so they made themselves fucking slow. And I've seen that happen to people. It doesn't happen to everybody, but I've seen it enough in my life to know that that happens to people. And I feel like these effects mostly affect people when they're younger because they're just developing, which makes sense. It's not a dangerous drug. It's just you do everything over too much, it gets crazy. And on top of that, right, it's a huge money sink. Like weed, like you smoke this weed, yeah, you get high. Ooh, you had fun, right? Like this thing was probably like $100, right? This is $100. If you put that $100 into Ethereum now, if Ethereum's still around in 8 years, this $100 is probably worth like 20, 30 Gs. Can you imagine that shit? So 20, 30 Gs, and what that'll buy you in the future will probably be, I mean, not 20, 30 Gs. I'm so sorry. I mean, $2,000, $3,000. Sorry, I didn't mean that much. $2,000, $3,000 for the $100 today. If you buy it during the lows of Ethereum, what you spend on this will turn into that, and that'll buy you in today's dollars like $1,500, because obviously the dollar's going to lose value, but that $100, 15x for you in purchasing power in the future. So that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. These little decisions. You can still have weed if you still want like weed and all that stuff. But the thing is like it's very expensive in most places where it's legal, right? They charge an arm and a leg for it. I mean, like I remember when California, like the Californians, and like I don't like I'm from California as well, but like everybody from California was just on their hands and knees. Please, taxes, 50% taxes. Let us have weed, please. And then finally they're like, weed, yeah. Now it's not so funny anymore because like it's a huge expense in people, and a lot of people have started quitting weed just because they're like, God damn, I can't afford to smoke weed anymore. It's too fucking expensive. And some people have gone back to fucking dealers to go get weed to get weed and shit, or just outright completely quit just because it's like, God damn, it's so fucking expensive. I'm spending all my fucking money on weed. Like, shit. If I'm gonna burn up all that shit, I'd rather just fucking put it out here, at least have the chance of like my coin going up, or have a shot at like changing my life with that money and stuff, and then I'll buy weed with it, with recurring income if I really want it, but that's how it is. Yeah. Frozen orange juice futures are a ponzi. That's correct. Yeah, supply and demand economic. That's a really nice way of saying that shit. Yeah, but but it's true. Yeah, it's supply. Everything's supply and demand. But there's no supply and very limited demand. But if there's very limited, if there's still demand for it. But what happens is there's like a third element, which means like selling pressure of people who hold supply. And if people sell that supply down, like you can lose, like you can sell so much supply that you scare the demand away, and then demand goes away, and then it doesn't recover. So yeah. So, PulseChain, Poppy, what's your speculative hex bottom? I've been saying for a while, 5.5 cents. So if I said this before, look, if everything stays on schedule, we were basically heading to like 22, 24 cents. But we hit 18 cents. We went back down a little bit. Richard started hinting towards it was going to take a little bit longer. He on like a stream with the girls, I think. And then with the Eric Wall interview, it just kept like there was just basically a bunch of interviews that came out and stuff. And he was basically saying that like it was getting lagged a little bit. And because of that, people were just like, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. And I said, if they have any delays, it's going to 5.5 cents. So right now, currently, we are at here. I'll pull up the chart real quick. All right, right now we are currently at basically 6.5 cents. So we're about a penny away from where I think the first bottom is. Now, if we have more bad news, right, then basically we're going to hit the 3 to 2 cents. That's where I think the real bottom is. Like, right, I do believe that this. Wait, let me full screen this. I really do think that this can be the bottom right here. I think we're very close to the bottom right now at 5.5 cents. That's where there's a lot of buying support. But if we get a little more bad news, or and all that stuff, like it could actually go down to like 3 cents. That's totally possible. Now, I'm very close to doing a purchase myself around this price, because look at that. Like, let me zoom in a little bit. I mean, look at this right here. Bam. So it's like, yeah. I mean, basically we're right here. So this is a nice little DCA spot and stuff like that. And if we get back, let's just say if we can get back to 18 cents, which I think it can, because at any point, if we get the snapshots coming, finally, PulseChain launching, woo! It'll launch back up to the shitty price. It would launch back up to is 18 cents, which would be kind of lame if I'm being honest. But like, I'd be like, all right, cool. So if any of the coins that you purchased from here down to like 3 cent range and stuff like that, you're looking at a nice 4 or 5x on your capital, and then you can take some profits on it, and then now you're like sitting kind of pretty much. And that's basically what I'm seeing right now on the hex price. Have I seen dips like so? Here's the thing: is that every time hex goes up higher and it's been around longer and it's doing more stuff, there's more people. And what's going on is that like as there's more people, there's more complainers, and there's more people who don't know what's going on and stuff. Some people are flooding like PulseChain and all this shit. Like, just, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, like, respectfully, I gotta say this, like, you guys, like, anytime you VC invest in anything, like, it's usually 1 year before you get your shit, right? Like, I think we did the sacrifice for PulseChain like June or July, if I remember correctly, of last year. So we're barely about to hit the 1 year mark anyway. And on top of that, right, like PulseX was literally like last year, like barely last year. So it's this whole sort of thing where like usually wait about a year, and then on top of that, you have to wait another year before your fucking coins vest and stuff. So it's like, this is kind of what's going to happen, because I think most people are going to be underwater on their initial sacks, unless you were part of a top 10 or 20 group. Then you'll be slightly in profit, or very slightly down underwater, and then the average person that sacrificed into it at any price that wasn't like those retarded within the first 15 the really good rate days, you should be in profit within a year. That's what happened with my hex. The hex that I purchased on the first week of the AAs, I was underwater with it for like damn near 6 to 8 months before I was like finally in profit on those initial purchases. Then the purchases I did later, like on day day 30 to day 60, those I was in profits very quickly within a month or two. And I was like, and that was when mostly was holding my portfolio up and stuff. Because so that's why I've always told you guys dry powder. Don't DCA, but don't use all of it up. And then if you feel like the bottom's right there, you can throw half of the dry powder in, but don't throw it in. Like always keep some dry powder. You never know, But like, thank you so much, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing on the HEX price right now. I'm not that worried right now. Yeah. If I probably I'm actually tempted because of this whole thing where like I'm tempted right now to buy because I bought some at 8 cents. So I bought some at like 8.8 cents and thinking about it right now. I mean, it's basically 2 cents lower than my last purchase and stuff. So like it's going, the lower it goes, the more heavier I go. So that's why I'm thinking very carefully about when I purchase, because like the lower it goes, that's my purchases are getting bigger as it goes lower. But I'm doing it very like thoughtfully and stuff. So if I can catch it at 5 cents, I'm definitely going to do a big purchase, very big purchase. But yeah, I almost said Chipotle. I'm very hungry right now. Sorry, Chilote, Jesus Christ. 44. Hell yeah, man. Looking forward to the Vegas meetup. Definitely feel more comfortable. Another Hexing is going to be there. Yeah, I definitely also speak Spanish. Yes, I do. Let's talk. Let's get DCA. Let's get dollar cost crypto to 20K subs, you guys. Thank you, man. And I do have a fire intro. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you very much, man. Let's see. How come Charlie wasn't with you in FNF? I think he was taking care of something. Something we can't talk about. He was taking care of something. So he should be on there next time for sure. Why don't you smoke during the day? Because I have a lot of stuff to do, man. Like legitimately, like other than like I gotta listen to videos, I gotta go through Discord groups, I gotta read Telegram chats, I gotta answer questions, consultations, I gotta set up my videos, clips, gotta go through clips and like shorts and stuff. There's a lot of shit, and on top of that, just like regular life stuff and family, and it's like my day is like I'm a full-time crypto guy, and like it's the schedule is packs on it. On top of that, you gotta fit in the workout on top of that, and cardio, and like make sure your food's right. Like it's like, but that's just being a human, man. But like I'm trying to keep myself at this high level, so I'm trying to like watch you guys. I'm about to get jacked, you guys. I'm about to get fucking lean as fuck, like rich as fuck, and everything, man. Money, muscles, game, frame, baby. Let's get it. But yeah, man. Let's see. The CMC chats are super valuable. Classmates will help. Definitely, man. Yeah, those chats are amazing, especially for a new person and for anybody really. Like, those chats are invaluable. Just unbelievable. Is this what a true bear market we're in? No, I mean it would be substantially worse. But we're getting started supplied and stuff like that. So I mean, just kind of what I'm seeing macro wise. Damn, my nose is itchy. Just off of what I'm seeing macro-wise and what's going on in the market, basically the Fed's we'll see if they can get away with one more rate increase. If they do, then basically the Fed's fund rate's basically going to be at 1.5%, not the 2% they wanted, but 2.5%. And what's going to happen is they're going to lose all the appetite they have for basically increasing the rates, because the economy's going to take a shit. And during that time, you in November you have the midterms. So during the midterms, you have the House of Representatives and the Senate up for elections. And if the economy is taking a shit, the Democrats who are in power right now are going to put a lot of pressure on the Fed. And even though they say they're not politicized, they're totally politicized. So money's going to start flowing from there because they overdid it. But I think personally, they're not going to lower the rates. They're just going to print money while keeping the rates at 1.5. So it's a very interesting sort of little like thing where like they're printing money while raising rates. It's really interesting. And more than likely, we're going to get some Biden bucks at some point. So with the Biden bucks, what ends up happening, people who are doing okay financially, they're like, fuck yeah, they're just going to roll it into crypto and equities. So we're going to get a bounce back in equities and stuff. Although I think we're actually going to have weakness in real estate, to tell you the truth. So it's a very strange thing where the real estate market might start getting weak and sort of topping out, but we might have another bounce on equities as well as in cryptocurrencies with all that money printing. And then from there, that's kind of what I suspect is going to happen with the fifth wave, because right now I think we're in the fourth wave. that takes us to the fifth wave, and then afterwards we go into a bear market. But yeah. They just released a detailed doc on land. So beautiful, man. Beautiful. Send it my way. Any information you guys got, send it my way, dude. Send me a DM, dude. Thank you very much, sir. I get yeah, especially on the strains. And the weeds are not even like there was just one strain, I think it was called AK-47. It was like a really good strain and stuff. I actually, when I did smoke that, like I was like, wow, I felt fucking awesome on that. I never could find it again. And then all the new weeds are now all gelatos or like these cookie brands, and I feel like they're a little too strong, personally. Like it feels like, god damn, like I'm not trying to go on a fucking hero's journey. Jesus. But yeah, Jose Navarro, let's see. I feel you too, bro. I know their time is coming sooner than later, so you got to try to spend as much time as you can with them as possible. I know, dude. I know. Yeah. That's some serious shit, but it's true. Yeah. That sounds like chancla trauma. No, man, my mom never hit me with a chancla. She straight belt, son. Belt, son. Thank you. I hate flip-flops. Yep. Fuck those motherfuckers. Fuck Crocs too. I understand the use for Crocs. I get it. Or whatever the fuck. I think it's called Crocs. Yeah. But no, thank you. Dusty. I still respect you, even though with your anti-Sandate opinion. Oh, funny as fuck. Let's see. Can you talk about Palomos? Timothy's character screenshots look legit. Dude, Palomos is going to be sick, but it's just going to take time, and they're also market timing as well. But like you guys, as soon as we have information, like as soon as we have information that the sale is coming, we'll let you guys know. I'm investing in that personally myself. I'm going to invest into the it's going to be a balancer sale, the public sale, and I'm personally investing in it myself. I believe in Palomos a lot. So I think it's a really cool infrastructure play to kind of it's a way to kind of buy picks and shovels in the DeFi space. And they're very well connected with Illuvium, Fancy Birds, and a bunch of these other games are coming out. And they're going to spread out to a bunch of games. And this is a way to kind of get exposure to a lot of that stuff. But it's risky. So you got to, it's got to be money you don't care about losing and you're willing to hold it for a while, because it might take a while for this to play out, but this might be something that you do very well with, like that you invest now into it or next year, and then it does good in 2025, 2026, and you got to be willing to fucking hold it or take profits at some point and then hold a certain bag and saying, I'm just keeping that forever. Let's see what happens. I'll ride that bitch to zero. And you've got to be able to handle that sort of shit. And now Art is a person I know that can do that. But for a lot of you guys who are newer and stuff like that, if that's not what you can do, then definitely don't speculate on it. Okay. What kind of mic do you use to go live? I usually use I have a Blue Yeti mic. I got the newest one or whatever. It's like the 3 mics inside of it and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a Blue Yeti. But I gotta admit, weed is kind of a blue pill. It's kind of a female bud of the plant. Yeah, man. How many Ethereum do we need to make into the Citadel? Well, it depends on what level the Citadel. In terms of entrance, like where you're there, like if you can get to 1 Bitcoin, 10, 15 Ethereum, I think you're there at this level where you kind of made it. But in terms of where you're really out here flourishing, it basically would be something like 3 BTC, something like maybe 32 Ethereum, something like that, or maybe 3 Bitcoin, 64 Ethereum, something like that. So because the minimum to yield by yourself is 32. So if you double it, 64 Ethereum would be the kind of stretch goal. And then having 3 Bitcoin is basically, you can it just gives you these 3 shots where you could take those Bitcoins, in the future, they can be worth $100,000 and you can use that $100,000 to ape into coins during the lows and significantly keep increasing your wealth. So if your portfolio is 3 Bitcoin, 64 Ethereum, you're in this position, and then you have the rest of your portfolio. You can use the rest of the portfolio to keep growing the Ethereum and Bitcoin stack and the HEX stack, and you can get into a new stratosphere. That's the move. But yeah, man. That's right. Delayed gratification. Yes, sir. But let's see, Miguel. How about Cell Token? Do you think it can survive the bear market? I think they can. The company, if the company survives Celsius, the token will survive. And I see a lot of chats, and I'm in chats and stuff where like I know people are talking about it. Like they're buying it heavy and stuff. And there's guys that still even hold a million cell token even now. It's just the sort of thing they're getting fucked by the SEC right now, but I think they'll survive. One move that I think Celsius did that was pretty smart is like I didn't really get this whole thing with like them essentially getting into the mining business because I mean personally I didn't think it was that profitable, but I guess they got enough Bitcoin miners here in the United States that entities in the United States want that power and that ability to have hash power here in the States. So they're spinning off their Bitcoin mining sector, a portion of the company, into its own LLC, and then they're going to go public with it, and then they're going to use that capital to probably bolster up the main balance sheet of Celsius. So they're going to get a huge cash injection into the company off the IPO sale of Celsius. Of the Celsius Bitcoin mining division, so it's quite interesting. It's not the main company going public, but it's sort of like the mining corporation. So, but regardless or not, that's a net positive because it's bringing more attention onto Celsius as well as bringing more cash flow. So, I'll look. Obviously, you guys don't have to get into Celsius or anything. I'm not recommending it, but if it gets cheap enough and shit, I'll make a shitcoin play into it for sure. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's keep going. I got so many chats. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, baby. I'm back to YouTube, man. I'm happy. Let's get it. Let's see. Okay, Aaron Jordan. Do you think 2 will make a recovery like it's becoming layer 2, mid phantom only to enjoy? It's too early to tell. Well, I think so. I'm making a bet on it, but I'm very risky. But I'm pretty risky about it right now. I've got T-share Bitcoin yield farming on Reaper right now, and I've just left it there, and that's all I've done. I haven't added no more capital to it. I've only had capital in. So I've had capital injections twice. So my original investment into the Tomb ecosystem was like I think in September or August of last year. I think I did $30,000 and that's all I put into it. And then I've been yield farming it with it, grew it to a really decent size, and then took profits, bought beats, and bought more. Basically, bought everything in the ecosystem with the gains. I Johnny Appleseeded into more phantom projects, and the prices went down. And then from there, I think I added a little bit more. I think my family wanted to fucking be degenerate and get into it. So we bought some, I think personally, like an $1,800 T-share, and we put it. So I took that stack with my stack and then put it into the T-share BTC yield pool, and then that's where it's at right now. So I do believe it's going to come back, and I do believe it's going to have a shot, but it's risky as fuck, you guys. Like that's why I had it at the back of the webinars as like the most riskiest shit to get into. But there's enough fucking there, and the guy's still around, and Harry A and all that stuff and everything like that, that it's got a shot, and as well as like anyone who's ever fucked with it ever is going to get an airdrop. So you can just sell the airdrop and just take your profits, or just play it a little bit for a month and then get in out to Bry. But that's the way I'm gonna play it. Basically, I'm just gonna wait and see and kind of really think my thoughts out and see how timeline when all this stuff comes out. And if there's a play there, I'll mention it. If not, then I'll just mention it in passing, really. But I just literally just know that. Do you think Luna Classic is gonna pump? I'm just not fucking with it, really. I mean, if you want to gamble with it and shit, $500 if you want to do it, but like, don't bet your whole portfolio on that shit. Could epically fail. You have to be very, very careful, you guys. So be very careful. Like, I'm not recommending that all the like. It's a little much, but it's possible it could sort of come back. But you gotta be fucking careful, man. Be careful. Enough people got hurt off of that. But yeah. Oh, let's call it John with a $10 super chat. I have a condition called CHS, cannabinoid hyperthermies syndrome. Smoking weed causes random 12-day plus hours of vomiting. Whoa, dude. There's no cure other than abstinence. It's very rare condition. Holy shit, dude. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that, but like, I mean, fucking weed's not that awesome anyway. I mean, let's just be for real, man. Like, fuck that shit. Get Jack Tan, baby. Jim Tan laundry, baby. Go get that poontang. That's the best drug. Shit. The best drug in the world is being wanted. It's true. Having somebody in your arms and shit that fucking wants you. That's the best shit in the world. Are you excited for optimism? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But yeah. But let's see, bro. I did AK-47 in Amsterdam and became so paranoid. Well, you're probably smoking a lot. Hopefully, I mean, but damn, bro. I just smoked a couple of hits and shit. But Keefs, I don't know. I've had Keef and shit, but like, dude, my tolerance is dog shit, bro. Yeah. So is the fifth wave expected to be a big move? Well, it's going to be at least it's going to be bigger than the third wave, obviously, but it won't be as dramatic in terms of percentage gain on top of that. So it's possibly like maybe it's like between 81K to about 120,000 on BTC. Now, some people are going to hear that and go, "No, my pussy says no." Well, this is my opinion, and this is what I see. But a lot of people right now, everyone's such a pussy right now that they don't have the balls to say their conviction and say how they feel. Like that's how I feel, and that's what I think is going to happen. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is. But hey, man, it takes balls to be up here, man. I'm not saying shit about you. I'm just saying for other people, basically. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, Vogel. Where do you think the bottom of HEX is, and where do you think the HEX will be at the end of the first quarter of next year? It'll be higher than it is right now. Let's see. It all depends what PulseChain launch. We might be like the shitty price on the end of the year might be like 13 cents. We might hit like if we have a good launch and shit, everything's going great. Like HEX might go back to like might retest like 30 cents. Will be a shitty version of it, but like retest all time highs. If it can break all times, that'd be cool. But I'm sort of seeing like it getting to like the dollar plus and stuff like it'll be next year. But if I'm proven wrong, hallelujah. Yeah. Am I late? It's that time. What's up, dude? Am I late? DCC, what's the word on the airdrop? It's still coming. It still hasn't happened. You're fine. Just have your money and your coins on the places and just let's chillax and stack this yield, stack these coins. Yo, crypto sloth, dude, one of these days I have to call you, man. I'm so sorry, man. We'll talk soon. My bad. Blue Jay, Tree Fitty. When PulseChain launch and stuff. I'm still gunning for next month, but then I've seen stuff where people are saying that developers are just revamping the code and that shit's going to take forever. But I mean, I'm still kind of gunning for like my original play was like the around the snapshot should have happened like yesterday or today, basically. But because of the lagging that's going on, it's looking like it's going to be some like if we get like my original kind of like thesis for this, like what I thought. I mean, outside of like I made one original prediction back in like I think December, November, off of the information that Richard was giving us, but that proved. I mean, he pretty much like said it was going to take longer. So then from there, I pretty much shot out my stuff just being around this time. But it's very possible we still could have this. We could have the snapshot, and we actually could have the launch of PulseChain sometime in June, more towards the middle to end of it now. But we just kind of have to see and stuff. I was thinking more of the third or fourth week of June is kind of when I was seeing all that stuff happen. But yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, there's people saying like, yeah, he's doing stuff to like update the code and stuff with the developers and all this stuff. But a part of me also believes deep down that he's market timing. He could say he's not, but I don't believe that shit like at all. I mean, it's my opinion, but like motherfuckers market timing. Yeah, for sure. For sure, there's some little bugs that's going on, and they're adapting shit on the code, but like they're market timing. But on the same note, I want to give him a benefit of that as well, where like he's like these motherfuckers are on his ass. It's like it's this whole thing where like he has to be 10 times better to be just twice as good. You know what I'm saying? So there's so much scrutiny and so much like so much zooming in onto Richard and PulseChain that it can't have a single fuck up. There's one like if Hex had ever fucked up ever, you see, I told you this shit was bullshit. I told you, scam, ponzi, zero, bullshit. A lot of copium from people. I mean, they missed out on the best fucking appreciating asset of the entire fucking cycle. That's on their mama. Like, Safe Moon's in the shitter, Luna's in the shitter. It's just Hex out here. 10,000-pound gorilla, dick swinging in the air, Harambe, and a lot of people are pissed off. And there's a lot of these influencers, like I would say a quarter of them probably did get into Hex and still had some Hex secretly, and then they're like, God damn, making some money on it, but all that stuff. And the other half is just salty they didn't get into the gains, and it's just like they're just mad out here because the fucking Hex skins are just flourishing. I mean, there's more YouTubing motherfucker. There's more YouTubers on Hex. There's more everything. I mean, we're out here, bros. Like you like we're improving ourselves. We're yielding coins. We're long term. Like the hexagons, regardless of even if you're just a hexagon, you're a long term holder in crypto, and then you can take all kinds of volatility. There's some bitches in the community, of course. Like I'd say 20% are like fucking straight bitch made, of course. But like, you know, it's just kind of is what it is, like, it's surviving, like the coins that you buy during the depths of like this dip right here are the coins that ends up being the majority of your profit and help you really hold for the long term and stuff like that. But yeah. Ginger, land sales got delayed by 4 hours. Okay. June 2nd, it's to be a better for the larger majority of the time zones. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 4 hours. Yeah, that's like we've delayed the land sale. No, by 4 hours. Oh, okay, cool. Hello, bro. Did you see Crypto Coffee went live with Waters Above Crypto? Do you actually believe in astrology? It's fun. It's cool, but like I've never really been super into it and stuff. I'm in Aries, that's for sure. Cuernudo as fuck. I'm out here, but in terms of I'll check it out for sure. But you know what? This is something that I told you know who I told for any OGs and stuff that still remember from back in the day. Like I told Good Texture a long time ago. He was really good with talking and all this stuff. I told him, yo, bro, get into the astrology game. Like there is no dudes in that game and shit like that. You'll kill it and shit. You got a little I mean, but it's a lane. It's definitely a lane. But yeah. Let's see. Are any of the tomb forks legit in your view? The ETH one's holding peg surprisingly well in this shitty market. If you're in it, get your money. Just keep taking profits out of it. Don't repothecate. Take profits because when that peg breaks, they're figgity fucked, son. O'Neill Thomas. Do you think people should take out loans? It depends. If they can handle. So I'm never going to recommend leverage because a loan is leverage, right? But there's a loan like let's just say like a very low risk loan where like let's just say you take out $10,000 and it's a very affordable payment, and that affordable payment, you let's just say like as an example, you have a $10,000, you take $10,000 loan, you put 4,000 in the bank to put it there just so you can maintain payments, and then the 6,000 you invest it over like a 2-3 month period of time, or on a certain play that you're willing to risk it on, and then like if it doesn't work out your way and you run through the money, you can afford to pay the $250 payment, $300 payment. Then that's like if you're going to take a loan, it has to be a loan where it's a fixed amount, the interest won't go up. If there's no, it's not asset backed and stuff because you can get fucked. The only another time where like the next level of loan, that's the safest loan. The next level of loan would be something like an LTV loan, but you have to be very careful in terms of what asset you're borrowing on and whether how much it's gone down already. And it's like really like Bitcoin and Ethereum are really the only two where you would even be comfortable borrowing at that point. But then it's still risky because the markets are going down, and if you set your LTV too high, you get liquidated. So be careful. But I mean, we all risk it for the biscuit. I know. Like I definitely I wasn't using my credit cards to buy crypto, but I definitely was using credit cards to pay for bills. Not bills. I'm sorry, for pay for like meals or some food and stuff like that at some points in order to free up cash for me to buy my crypto and stuff like that. And I ran a couple credit cards for a while and then eventually paid them all down and paid them off. But I believed and I was willing to take the risk, basically. But for some people, they're really bad at managing their money, as well as like, and I know you're not, but like, but people are very bad at that, and they get themselves so over levered that they can't. They're like, if the play doesn't go good, then they're fucked, and then they need to sell the crypto, and then they're in loss, and their money, and their credit's fucked up. It can spiral out of control very easily. So I don't recommend it. But if you're going to do it, do the safer version of it. Yeah. Nick August. Oh, thank you, bro. Congrats on 10K, bro. Well earned. Thank you. Good start, man. Fuck yeah. Did you see that Phantom and Tomb are coming up? Yeah, basically what's going on is Andre Congrier basically started he started editing stuff and actually putting in commits on GitHub for Phantom for I think FUSDC or FUSD, which is basically the Phantom stablecoin. And people are like, "Oh my God, he's back! The Messiah is back!" Even after he fucked us on the price, but he's back, and then the price like literally 2x and stuff. So shout out to anybody who cut that 22 cents. On the Phantom price, but I think right now we're at 30 cents or so. But I could definitely take a look real quick. Let me Yeah, it's that time. This guy's a G, you guys. If you guys don't know who it's that time, man, this is a man, dude. This is a man's man right here. But let's take a look at the price. Bring your dogs here to die. TME Pulse Doge. Oh, fucking A. I love it. LOL. I should buy this ad space and just put my face on there, crypto mindset or some shit. Just to put my dick on the fucking table. But yeah, it's like at 33 cents. Let's look at another chart. Let's go here. Terra, you guys weren't even kidding about this. What's this shit called? Wait, the original Terra chain will be rebranded as Terraclassic. Flews this post from a recent light of the inside. Oh my god, you guys. Yeesh, my god. Oh my god, this is, oh man. Well, I wish him the best of luck. Like, goddamn. So fuck, that's wild. But yeah, so basically bounce down here, 26 cents on the money, and then boom, we rocketed back. Let's just look at the last 14 days. Yeah, bam, boom, and then we came up here to 50 cents and then went back down, but we're higher. So made a higher low on this. Obviously, Phantom has been extremely oversold because it was just a bad timing that we had the Andre bullshit happen. And on top of that, then we had Bercy Harrier and Phantom King. What's the name, Roosh get liquidated and stuff on Scream, but all that leverage is out of Phantom, so it overdumped right now, but it can dump back down. So this is one coin that's extremely oversold. So it's something I'm still kind of to tell you the truth, I'm kind of DCing into it through yield because I'm still yielding on, like, personally I have a nice stack of LQDR Phantom, and I'm repothecating on that one, specifically on Spooky Swap itself. And I'm getting fancy through there and through some other LPs and stuff like that. I will probably, if we get one more bad dip down, that's when I'm gonna start purchasing. I fucked up and I didn't buy in the 20s myself, so I had a lot of other coins I was looking at, but Phantom is still a coin I still believe in, and there's a lot of things kind of going on in the background and stuff like that. But I'm buying with with patience. Zen Master Buddha. But yeah. But all right. Let's see. Crypto Boogie, baby. How many Hex T-shares entry to the Citadel dog? Well, if you said today, it'd be something like, especially in the future, 100, like 100. Maybe you can get 200-300. I think you're in that safety zone where, like, that's a really decent stack. But like the real play for a lot of you guys is going to be the PHEX, the Pulse Hex T-shares are really going to be the move for most of you guys, because those you might be able to get to the point where, like, you might be able to swing 500, 1,000 of those. So that's the sort of thing with that. Like, but definitely a couple of hundred for sure. Let's see. Hey, DCC, thanks for all you do, Dave T. Quick question. How long do you stake out a new LLV given the current market? Especially with the stuff kind of going on right now, I'd probably be doing monthlies just until, like, a portion of mine are still locked. I have a good portion that's still in there. And depending on what's going to happen with the price, I might take a little profit or I might just relock it out. But I'm probably doing it either quarterlies or, so it's either, if you're feeling you're going to take profits very soon, so do monthlies. But if you feel like you're like, let's just wait for the market to rebound, you might do every 3 months. You can also custom make it so you can do 4 months, 5 months, or in between as well. But like a portion, if you're doing long term, hit it out to 12 months. But another portion you should always have like ready so you could get your Ethereum and your ILV back so you can take some profits. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm just messing with safe. Yeah, Oath beats Lucky. Yep, great. Yep, I'm in all those. Terra is another one I'm doing. TAROT is another one I'm doing as well. I'm buying it very slowly, but it's so cheap right now. I'm just like, I made a lot of money on Terra and stuff like that. So I do like the project, and they're also building on optimism. So that's another one you guys should probably check out if you're gonna speculate. That's speculation play. Throw a little fucking scratch of money at it. What do you think the ratio will be for Hex Pulse during the bridge? I mean, obviously Hex is going to be worth way more than PulseChain because it's going to be so many zeros, but it's just going to be speculation. I mean, like, and we'll know soon. Hexagons aren't bitch made. 20% don't apply. Patent pending. Arthur K with DCC, what are your thoughts on GameFi right now? I like it still. I'm investing into it. There's a couple of games that I mentioned here on Charlie's stream in the morning where, DeFi Kingdoms, Evo, and what was the other one? There's this other one where people started adding money to it. So like on Evoverse, somebody added, basically a bunch of people have added, like the pool had about $470 million in the pool. Obviously the price of the token hasn't gone up and one hasn't gone up. So obviously they've added almost $800,000 of capital to it. You've seen multiple millions of dollars enter the DeFi Kingdoms pool. So some people are making their investments now that think that we're close to a bottom. So they're making their investments into it right now. So we'll have to see. But yeah. Oh, Maddie. Oh, shout out Maddie Allen, man. Congrats on 10K subs. Hey, thank you so much, Maddie. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be on Maddie's conference and stuff. If God willing, if I don't have the course and stuff like that, then I'll be there on I'll be during Maddie's online conference. So that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. What's the word on getting the slides? Yeah, I'll talk to. They're still not up. Okay, so I'll talk to. I'll talk to Liam and stuff. We'll have them up today. I'll make sure. I'll give them a call for sure. Yeah, Arthur K. DeFi Kings just released today or yesterday. I just noticed. Yeah, definitely. Well, actually, we can go into that and stuff. Let's go on DeFi Kings for a second. So let's go the world map. It's a whole new DeFi Kingdoms. It's a whole new world I've never seen. Oh. Hello? There we go. Shit, sorry. Cool, yeah, this is the whole thing right now. If you actually look at some of the yield right now on these seed boxes and stuff, like the yield, the yield's gone down to about 129, but like they've added this was under $10 million like less than a week ago, and money's been added to this one. This one, a lot of these money's been added. I think this one was almost the same actually on this one, but people, basically some bigger players probably just jumped in, started throwing hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars into this one. So they probably threw 1 or 2 million into this, and they started throwing a couple 100,000 into different pools just to get the yield on all these pools. So quite interesting strategy what they're doing. So they're pretty. There's a way for them to buy Jewel and that other token and just get a much more Jewel. So they're probably stacking up Jewel right now because they think Jewel's probably going to make a bottom at some point, which is pretty interesting. But one of the things that they've just added onto the marketplace is Central Marketplace, the East Marketplace, and there's something called the Hatcher. So you can incubate eggs on here, select egg to incubate. And obviously I actually hatched one of these already, but just to test it out. But there's something called the gray egg. So right now, these are the other eggs. So you have the golden egg. I have 3 of these in this account. I have a green egg, and then I don't have this egg right now. But you can buy these eggs on FoxSwap, which I'll give you guys a link in a minute. But you can click on this thing, and basically you can choose how you want to hatch these. You can either do Gaia's Favor, 168 hours incubation time. That's terrible, you guys. Like, what the fuck? Don't do that. Then you have a 5x chance for Mythic, 5x 7 times shorter on the chime, 10x for shiny chance, 24 hours. That's retarded. Then you go over here to Gaia's Boon, which is a 10x chance for Mythic, instant incubation, guaranteed shiny. This is the one you're probably going to want to do, and it's very fucking cheap to do all this. So you need 50 Jewel, 5,000 gold, 2,000 Gaia's tiers, and then these 3 are always the constant. Right? They're always going to be there, but these 2 change. So since I have this gray one, I need this stone here and this, so I'm going to have to go to the market and buy it. So let's go to the market. Wait, oh no, that's the other vendor. I'm sorry. So actually, for some of you guys don't know, you can actually buy the golden egg pet for 50,000 gold. So you can buy it right there. So that's where you buy it. The rest of it you're gonna have to buy on this other place called FoxSwap, which I'll show you guys in a minute. Let's head to the world map, and we hit the marketplace, Central Marketplace. Let's go to the the trader, and then basically let's look down, and you just scroll down and see what you have. Let's see. if you scroll down, you'll end up getting some of the items that they have here. Let's see if I can recognize one of these motherfuckers. I'm going off of memory here. They only got a lot of items. You can basically buy everything in here. It's just you have to know the names and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to remember the picture. Oh, here we go. I think this is the other one, right? So I think I needed 50, but hey, I'll buy 100. How much is 100 of these motherfuckers? Yeah, it's cost me about 20. So it's super fun. It's dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. I'll buy 100 of these bitches. Fuck it. I'll buy 200 just in case. I want to make sure I have enough. Buy it. Cost me 58 1 tokens, which is basically pocket change, less than a bag of chips probably. And confirm. Cool. I'll just add this to my wallet. Cool. Nice. So I need some. So I also need some gold, right? So let's buy some gold. DFK gold. Yay. Cool. Now I need 5,000. I have 5, so I'll just buy 5,000 of these motherfuckers. How much is 5,000? 127. So since I'm going to be hatching some more eggs later, hey, I'll just buy 10,000 gold. Why not? 300 something. Swap. Boom. Swap. Hit confirm. Confirm. Cool. I thought you said they added a sexual marketplace. Bro, there's Rolo Tomasi. Oh my god. If I said that, well, I probably was thinking about the red pill. That's hella funny. LOL. That's really funny. Now, let me go back to this thing because I literally forgot how the other one looks like. Maybe I can remember it. Let's see. Let's see my memory. If I can jerry rig the memory here. I think it looked like a root or something like a. Is it this one? Going off of the pictures here. Let's see. All this stuff is dirt fucking cheap, and right now everyone thinks everything's dead. So literally, you can probably just buy a ton of this shit and just stockpile it and stuff in the future. And you're like, oh damn, then you legally play the game for pretty cheap. So it might be that root there. So I'll just buy that root, and if not, I'll come back. It doesn't matter. But where's that root? Root. The reason I'm also doing this too is also to show you how to buy an item if you care to buy stuff. Let's see, 200 of these motherfuckers. Swap, confirm, and confirm. Yay. I wicked the price up by 3%. Look at that, you guys. I'm pumping the game already. Da-dun, 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 da. The last one I hatched out of my blue egg, it ended up being a common, which I'm very angry about. But it was a shiny, which was cool, I guess. But pissed me the fuck off. Okay, cool. So I should have it now. Cool. So let's go back to the world map, and then we go back to the marketplace. You go to the East marketplace, and then you go to the hatcher, incubate eggs, select gray egg, and I have to approve both of them. So I guesstimated, damn, right off the memory. I didn't even know the names of these fucking things, and I fucking off the rip, off of memory, son. Yeah. Make sure that you're doing the Gaia's boon, not Gaia's favorite, because it's 168 hours. Who the fuck would do this? This is so stupid. Like, it's like I don't even know why they have that as an option. Like, that is so dumb. Like, I guess maybe just because the gold, maybe what's going on is that they think that gold can be really expensive. But what could go on too is like this is cheap right now because things are so maybe what it is because like when like this when Jewel was like $10, it'd be $10. This would be a certain price. So this could have been actually pretty like decently expensive. This could be like $100. And that would have been like some decent amount of so basically it's the Jewel price is really the limiting factor here, right? And then this one's 50. So this would have been like you're spending $500 plus your egg cost plus all this other stuff. Maybe you get the egg for free because you're doing quests, but that could have been a limiting factor. But because Jewel is so fucking cheap, who gives a fuck? Basically. But yeah. But let's get back to it. And I got to approve this one. You have to improve these individual contracts. It costs like nothing in one. No whammies, baby. So, okay, you guys, I got a 36% chance to get a common, 36% chance to get a uncommon, and a 20% to get a rare. No whammies, baby. No whammies. Oh, and then a 6% to get a legendary and 2% to get a mythic. Come on, motherfucker. Let's get it. No whammies, baby. No whammies. I don't know what these things do, but I want the fucking rarest motherfucker. I want a legend. I want a mythic. Let's get it. Cool. Now, okay, start incubation. Here we go, man. We're doing a lottery on the blockchain, baby. Lottery on the blockchain. All right. Let's have to wait about 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's get it. No whammies. Come on. All right, I have to wait a second. Ah, mother fudger. There we go. Here we go. Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of Christian Louis Vuittons. Ooh. Okay, Wolf Pup. Ooh, that shit looks shiny. Ooh, okay. It's probably a common, but I've got a Wolf Pup. Let me see. Credits, Wolf Pup. Wolves can be found in the snowy tundra, crystal vale, deep in the woods of the friendly forest. Early at night, they're susceptible to mana, surrounds them, yada, yada, yada. That's pretty cool. It's a wind type. Who knows if it's a common? It's a common. I got rugged. Motherfucker. Well, at least it's a shiny. Hey, it's a shiny at least. God damn it. Rugged. Oh, man, I got a comment. Oh, well, the Wolf Pup looks pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Reroll F. Fucking fail. F. Oh, no. That sucks. But hey, whatever. I got my Wolf Pup, but that's pretty cool. So I wonder if I could see the rest of my pets. I must have a pet catalog. Yeah, this is. Oh, my pets. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the first one I ever did, which is Basilisk Kid, which is out of the blue one. So I'm guessing it's a wind types for this type and then the water types for this type. So this one's also a common wind type. And let me see this one. Common water. Yeah, so it's a water. This is a water type. That's weird. So it's like a water. Here's a wind and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm guessing you're eventually going to be able to do some sort of like battling effects and stuff like that. So it's kind of interesting. So this is for good. This one's good for foraging, and then this one's good for fishing, I'm guessing. And then this is some of the pet catalogs. Let's see this one. Nice. Let's ascending. Huh. So these are some of the pets right here. Interesting. Ooh, old turtle. What's this one? A rare? Motherfucker. I'm gonna end up buying a bunch of these eggs just because I want a fucking ultra rare. Oh yeah, you see, this is what I should have got. This motherfucker. Yeah, this is what I should have got. It should have been a Highlands Whelp right here. But someone's selling this motherfucker right now for about 20,000 jewel right now. So let's take a look at the jewel price. 20,000 jewel. 20,000 these motherfuckers. 1, 2, 3. But someone's selling that shit for like $10,000. So that's the one I should have. That would have been cool. I'd be like, damn, son, I'm getting myself like 3 pairs of shoes, baby. Let's sell this on the market. I'll sell for 8 G's right now. Let's get it. Yeah, scam. I was so impressed until it said comment. Oh my god, man. That's so funny. But it actually was pretty cheap to actually I mean, literally what I spent to get the materials to actually do that right there, I probably spent because it was 50 jewel to actually do it, and 50 jewel to do it, and then 50 jewel would be what, like $25. So yeah, it's not the cheapest, but you have a chance that it can be shiny, and that's kind of interesting. Let's take a look at something real quick. Let me show you Fox Swap real quick. This is the vaults, and then you go to escrow, and you go to DFK items. Let's look at eggs. Egg. And I'll give you guys the address for this. Let me put this on the things for you guys. So here's the official link. I'll also throw this in the Telegram a little bit later. But that's the stuff. BJ Tucker 5 with the $10 super chat. Bruh, congrats on joining the Avengers on Fresh and Fit. Hex boys, we up. Yes, sir. So let's see. There we go. So let's go to egg. So damn, they're pretty cheap right now. So basically, the ones you can hatch right now. If I look at, let me go back. Let me exit. So right now, you can only incubate. So the gray ones and the blue ones are the only ones you can make. These are locked until later on. So it looks like it's probably the next one's going to be gold, and then green, and then the last one's going to be the gold egg, which is the money. So that's interesting. So let's look at really quick. So right now you can buy 2 of these motherfuckers for about so when it says 2, you have to pay $37 each. So in USDC terms, it's going to cost. So basically, in order to make a pet egg with all the costs and stuff, you're basically looking at spending $60 probably, with materials and everything. So each egg's going to cost you about, the egg plus the jewel you're spending plus the little extra materials, you're going to be spending about $60 to get a pet, a chance to like maybe sell it. You maybe get a super rare one or something. And this is doing at the Gaia's room. So it costs you some of this plus that and that. Each egg's a little bit different, I think. So let me see. Let me select an egg. And well, I guess when it goes over here and stuff, I think it changes. Each egg is going to have a different need of materials over here. But basically, yeah, it's going to cost 50 jewel, 5K this, 2K, 200 gala tiers, and then these materials. So these materials are very cheap. This one's not even that much. If I look at one token, how much did I spend on one? I probably spent on all these ontology. Yuck. On Harmony 1, I probably spent 350 tokens. So I spent $14 on materials there. Then the jewel is probably $25. So yeah, we're looking at $65. $65 it would cost you to essentially have a chance to make your own pet, which is, and you too can also have one of these beautiful pets. So there you go, man. Crazy. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. So with that, you guys, it was really nice to talk to you guys. Thank you so much for the 10,000 subs, man. Hit the like and subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. I'm going to have more content. And yeah, man, in the comment section below, dude, comment below what kind of video you want to see next and stuff. And the video with the most likes underneath and stuff, underneath the video, I'll do a video on that subject. As retarded or as cool as it may be. I'm gonna leave that contest for you guys. So let's see in the comment section who can have the most liked comment in there, and I will do a video on that content. It may, even if it's 30 minutes, I'll I'll do a content and stuff. So shout out Desert Cheeks. Shoo!